Hello everyone, welcome back to my playthrough of The Sinking City, the Cthulhuoid sort of RPG, I guess, that was released last summer, and we are making our way through it. We are on track of the Lost Expedition, and we also have a whole bunch of books to find, so let's get started with that. We left off last episode. We had looked through this room. There was, oh, he's got yellow signs on the floor. That can't be good. That definitely can't be good. And we had clues to 7 books that are scattered throughout the city, as well as we've also got our main quest line to deal with. So we've got lots to do. I'm going to go into my magical, use my special powers here to see if there's anything worth noting here. Doesn't seem to be. So let's head off. Let's take a look at our map. Now we actually have, you can see down in the lower left corner there, we've got our life and health totals. I think M gets us the map. So here is the map of the city. We are here at Devil's Reef Hotel. And so in this area we've got the Oakmont Chronicle. That's obviously the newspaper. We have the Oakmont Police Department and the Hospital of St. Mary. Now, I believe when we talked to Robert Throgmorton, he put a he marked something on our map that we needed for the expedition. So what's up here? Oakmont University Library. In Old Grove, there's Throgmorton Manor, so that's where we need to go eventually once we find the clues we need. We're just looking for where the expedition building is. Maybe it's in, not lore, but let's look in our case book. Lost in Sea, we've got a key. So it is in... Give me the key to the expedition's headquarters. It is in northern Coverside at the crossroads of Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. So we will be going there. Coverside, Asher Road, Hubert Avenue. Okay, let's find that. Coverside. Where is Coverside? Okay, Coverside is north of us. Asher and Hubert. Oh, we're in Coverside. Okay, well that's good. Hubert and Asher and Hubert. So the expedition hall is somewhere over here, and I think we can mark it. So we can put a compass mark here so we know where we're going. Now, the thing about this this map here is that we have a boat that we need to travel on. You can see that these blue streets are flooded. We need to take the boat to travel on them. Some of the areas are marked as being dangerous because there's lots of creatures there. I tend to avoid those areas because fighting in this game is kind of wonky and it can get you killed very quickly. So we will head... what's the quickest way? If we take the boat just up to Old Church Road, and then we can make our way to the expedition headquarters. So that is our goal here right now. So let's get started. Now I don't know if there's another floor. There is a floor upstairs. We should go explore that before we. See if there's anything worth exploring in this area. We did find some stuff, actually. There is a briefcase. We found some gunpowder. Some more. I love reading this stuff on the walls and all the newspapers and stuff like that. I work in the newspaper industry myself, so I'm always fascinated by these newspapers that are scattered all over the place. So here is an interesting a map. Too many coincidences. So the lighthouse is out, several ships have gotten lost at sea, and some are now decorating the city's beaches. That's one thing, but now there's an enterprising fellow at the city's port hiring salvagers to recover ships. He's turning a tidy profit from selling them. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look into it. Now, if only this city wasn't so impossible to navigate. Okay, so that is... Somebody has been investigating Oakmont City as well as us. And apparently living in this room quite untidy. Anything else that we should look for here? It doesn't look like it. Anything in the bathroom? Oh my god. Terrible. So I think maybe gray doors are, yeah, gray doors are okay. Green doors are not okay. So what is this? It looks like a poster from a heavy metal album, to be honest. But doesn't look like there's anything in here worth exploring. This game is pretty... if there's something to find, it usually tells you right away. So it's not like you have to look that hard for things. So we went into there, so I think we're done up here. So we can head back downstairs and see what is to be seen down there.
Finally, you're awake. Gotta tell you though, mister, you want to stay on here, you stop making all that noise.
Who the hell are you?
Sorry, but who are you again?
You bang your head or something? I'm Victor Olmsted. I own the place. This place. The Devil's Reef Hotel.
What noise?
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
No, that's not me.
Got any proof it was me? It could have been one of my neighbors. I slept like a rock. I didn't hear a thing.
That's exactly what a newcomer would say. Your neighbors are respectable people and would never do such a thing. Don't think your yellow-clad patron means you get away with everything.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Aren't we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine, fine. Take what you wish.
Wow, that's a pack of notes. Holy cow, that's a lot of information to digest. We'll take a look at those at some point here. I don't think there's anything else in the bar worth looking at. Let's flip over here and see. So we've got the key to the expedition headquarters. Lower documents. We've got the too many coincidences, of course. And in our casebook, we've got letters from Oakmont. Holy smokes, what a info dump this is. So we've got a pack of notes. The hotel owner allowed me to look through the weird notes he found in the room of the disappeared newcomers. Among them, I found several pages from the diary of a man describing his life in Oakmont. He suffered from visions and marked the places where they happened. Was he trying to avoid them? So we, I think we'll take a look at the notes a little bit later. I'd like to try to get some progress on the main quest here before we call it a day here. So let's head over. Now, it's always interesting to try to navigate in this area. I mean, graphically, I love the city and the environment and how they did this. I mean, it's very atmospheric. I think the graphics are pretty top notch. My boat piloting skills, however, are not very good. So I think, uh-oh, infested area. Okay, so this is bad. Yeah, when you see that sign up in the corner that looks like the double hash marks with an M, that means it's a dangerous area. So I need to... Oh, I've already got myself stuck. Oh, I hate the boats in this game. I always have to check the map just to make sure where I'm going. See, I'm going the wrong way already. Oh, I wanted Hubert Ave. Oh, so I want to go up Hubert. So you see on this map, there's this skull. That means it's bad news. If you go down there, you're going to be attacked by everything. So I want to go to Hubert. I want to go to Hubert Ave. See if I can. Maybe by the end of this, I'll know how to pilot one of these stupid boats. Okay, so I can't... I think I went the wrong way. Oh no, not this again. Come on. Get me out of here. Man, this is the... When I said terrible, this is the terrible part of my game playing. Boat steering. And my wife wants to buy a boat, so it's only going to get worse. Like, how did this happen? Is there a way to, like, get out of this? Oh, I can go backwards. Okay, that's good. So we can't go through the infested area, because that's bad news. I think if I actually go the other way, we can get to where we want to go. Like, when the flood hit this city, it just dumped a ton of sharks. It's like Sharknado hit this place, honestly. It's like Sharknado hit it and dumped a ton of dead sharks on it. So I think this is where we want to be. Oh, we can't go this way? How do I get stuck in this boat every single time? This guy's looking at me like, what are you doing? You cannot drive a boat. Let's check the map. So I feel like I've got to go around to Orchard Ave. So if I go down Old Colony Street to Orchard Ave. Okay, where's Old Colony Street? Or do I just need to be slightly over? Oops, I'm pushing the wrong buttons. That's why I'm not going there. I'm going to go backwards here. Okay, so I think if I go that way... and then up, we can get to where we need to go. Okay, check the map. Yeah. We want to keep going this way. Until Orchard Ave. And then I think we can get out and make our way there. If we can get out at Orchard Ave. That's the thing. You know, it doesn't look like... Oh, yeah, we can. Alright, good. See, this guy's definitely seen better days. Like, wow. You are crazy. And there's a guy barfing. Okay, so we're at the corner of Orchard, Howard, and Lincoln. So if we go up Howard, or if we go down Lincoln to Old Church and then north. We can go this way. I think, and not run into any... There's the diner, which has seen better days. Looks like this is a dead end. Yeah, so I can't go this way. Oh, maybe I can climb. No. This is a dead end for some reason. Okay, that's very unhelpful. So, we will go, I think... Okay, that's looks like an infested area. We don't want to go in there. Like, look at this guy. What do you have on your head? I just want to get to the expedition headquarters. I guess we go up Howard then to Freedom. Try going that way. I'd stop at the clothing store to pick up some clothes, but I'm already very finely dressed in my very slick-looking outfit here. So we are at Freedom. I'm not sure if there's a... Is there a button that we can run quicker? Left shift.
What's your problem?
Okay, so left shift is run. What do we have here? So we want to go... We want to keep going up Freedom. Up Freedom. And we should be zeroing in on the headquarters. Should be around here. There's a mark on this door, so I suspect it is right here. We have found the expedition headquarters. So let us take a look around and see what we can see.
Guess I don't need the key.
Somebody kicked in the door. You'll remember that Robert Throgmorton gave us the key. Dangers of diving. Divers with the bends can suffer from numerous symptoms, including pain, impaired movement, nausea, vomiting, and disorientation. Acute symptoms can occur within 10 minutes of servicing and including paralysis, numbness, blindness, deafness, dizziness, seizures, confusion, or words coming out all weird. The paralysis and numbness can involve several different parts of the body at the same time. Yeah, I think I was diving in Egypt many years ago, and I think I didn't get the bends, but I definitely rose too quickly, and yeah, it's not... you don't feel good, I'll tell you that.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
It does not feel good if you surface too quickly while diving. So we have some more gunpowder. We'll have to do some crafting at some point to see if we... I guess we'll need bullets and whatnot. Where do we want to go? I guess we want to go look upstairs. Here we are, upstairs. I love... Oh, this tank of eels. Like, who has a tank of eels just sitting in your house? Like, I guess maybe if they're electric to power it, but... How to protect... According to our data, the place with the paranormal activity have a strong, previously unidentified influence on the human mind. We have prepared a list of solutions, including meditative practices and a supply of sedatives, to prevent cases of madness among the expedition members. I highly recommend discarding all of those charms, amulets, and religious symbols which are of no use, and applying these scientifically valid methods of protection instead.
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
Yeah, those are, yeah, unnatural, you would say. So there's, I guess, a hole in the floor. There's something over here. We found some pistol rounds, gunpowder, and shell casings. And what else? The tank of eels. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, there's something here. Fisherman's report. L. Sullivan and B. Morgan, local fishermen, report numerous large bubbles and an unbearable stench rising from the bottom of the sea. Bought a sample of a weird substance floating in the ocean from J. Harway. He claims he found it among numerous dead and strangely deformed fish. The fish were taken for analysis. Several locals mentioned a rock that rose from the seabed, making the fog shine in different colors. The witnesses felt sick and dizzy for 2 or 3 days after the incident. L.P. Stern got severe burns after chiseling off a part of the rock in his basement. Samples taken for analysis. I guess this is the sample of the rock.
These samples glitter in a weird way. I wonder where they came from.
All right. What else? So there's a lot of diving equipment, or I guess oxygen. Here's a map.
Cape Cod. It looks like there was something here, but it's been erased.
Somebody caught a big fish. Not sure what that thing is. Some sort of... newspaper. Gotta read the newspaper. H. Doe, anthropologist. The Oakmont University Department of Anthropology welcomes the newest addition to its ranks, Professor Harriet Doe. Her brilliant discoveries about the origin of Inuit tribes have added a new page to the history books of humanity. Now Professor Doe will embark on a new expedition to hopefully shed light on the source of the flood, and in doing so shed light on what may yet be to come. So she was working with the Inuit and then decided to come to this place. What would possess one to do that? So, supplies, some alcohol, and so I think we need to go into our special, use our psychic senses here. Maybe that'll turn up something new. Nothing up here, it would seem. Let's see what else we can find. Was there anything over here? Yeah, we were here before.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
All right. Oh, a bird. I found a bird. Oh, there's one of those creatures. Am I crazy? Oh, my sanity went down like massively. Holy smokes. I didn't realize that. It's going up though. So how do we... I want to equip... Oh right, it's the... I think we might need to do some crafting. I need some bullets. So how do we do that? Inventory, right. So we can craft. We've got 9 bullets for that and 9 for that. Okay. Let's get 12. What do we have for first aid kits? This is antipsychotics, and this is first aid kits. So we can make some first aid kits. Let's make... No. Can we make any more of those? No. So we've got some bullets. And... Alright, we've got a gun. So we found this, the bird led us to this magical room in the basement. See, the combat's kind of wonky. So there is some guy down here. I think he was an Innsmouther of some kind. He's dead now. Let's just take a quick look to see if there's anything worth finding, and then I think we need to go into our shell casings, coil springs, and gunpowder. Somebody was burning stuff. Okay, I think we go... Whoa. Okay, the bird. Oh, okay. There we go. Partially burned cargo manifest. The following must be deliv unreadable. Grimhaven Bay no later than Friday. MK5 diving suits. 6 air tanks and pumps. 4 canned goods. Canned food 18 crates. Personal belongings 6 crates with research equipment 7 crates. Air pipes 24. Phone station and wires 1. Power generator 1. Responsible for deliv unreadable. Okay. So I think we can get out of that now. Okay, here's another one of these things.
Grab the papers, smash the rest.
Okay, so somebody broke in, some Innsmouthers, some filthy Innsmouthers, broke into this place.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
So they broke in, smashed the place up. What were they doing? They were bringing stuff downstairs and burning it.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this out.
Alright, let's figure this out. So they must have broken in first, obviously. This is a pretty easy one. How did we end up stuck in this corner? There we go. Okay, so this is 1.
We don't have time to pick it.
2.
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
3. 4.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Several men broke into the expedition headquarters. What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers.
Alright. So we collected some key evidence. So we found partially burned cargo manifest and the pillaged headquarters. So we can go to the manifest. Burned newspapers. The expedition archive is lost, but I still have a clue to follow up on. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There might be recent postings or ad about the freighter in the Oakmont Chronicle. All right. So we need to go... I believe we need to go to the Oakmont Chronicle. So we will do that. I think we will do that in the next episode. Thank you very much for joining me here on The Terrible Old Man. We will resume next episode. We will go to the Oakmont Chronicle and see what we can find about this missing expedition. I think we'll also go through some of these letters from Oakmont and see what the hotel owner found when the newcomers left left their belongings there. I'm sure there'll be many clues to other exciting locations in this city. I hope you are enjoying this playthrough. If you do, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel a great deal. And I will see you again soon. Thanks very much for tuning in.